Well, hi everybody. I'm here to share a journal that I just completed. One of my friends ordered a custom journal and she wanted it to be for her daughter's birthday. And the only thing that she had request was that it was Dragonfly themed and that there would be lots of room for her daughter to write in. So I think I accomplished that. It was super fun to make. I used heavy duty file folder for the base, and I do that with the majority of the journals that I make. It just has a really nice feel. I did some sewing machine stitching around the edges, just kind of messy. I love leaving all the extra strings. It just adds interest. If this is something that my friend doesn't like, she wants it more tidy, then they have the option of clipping it. But I just love that. It just makes it feel more vintage to me. On the side here, I have this little tassel, and I'm just really pleased how it turned out. So I just wanted to do a real quick flip through and show you. On the front I have a Tim Holtz faceplate, and I did leave it blank just because I didn't know if the mother wanted to put a certain title on there or if the daughter herself wants to name her own journal. So that was left blank. In here I did use some digital downloads that I had purchased. One was the Calico Collage. I used the Dragonfly Delight kit, and I basically just used her ephemera through here. And another one was from Artie Mays. She had these beautiful free downloads on her site on Etsy, and it was Dragonfly stuff, so they worked beautifully in here. And then I have a few pages from another kit from Ephemera's Vintage Garden that I purchased years ago. So it was great because all of those just worked beautifully with these other paper packets that I have had for, I have no idea for how long, but I'm so pleased that I got to use it in this beautiful journal. I hope my friend loves it as much as I do. I'm just going to flip through it really kind of quickly. I do have a couple pockets in here and tea-dyed tags. I really wanted her daughter to be able to find full pages to write in, and also little short places to write. So there's tags throughout this journal. I should point out, this is one of the Calico Collage delightful, excuse me, Dragonfly Delight piece, and this is as well. I had a couple little stamps, like I said, that I got to, maybe I didn't even mention that, maybe I meant to say, I got to take some out, my stamps, and use those throughout in here. And also I have two different Dragonfly punches and a couple die cuts too that I got to use. I did a little belly band. This is from the Artie Mays free download, and this Dragonfly is from the Calico Dragonfly Delight kit. Each signature is basically the same throughout here, and so the center of the signatures I did a little pocket with a little file card. Like I said, I just wanted lots of room for her sweet daughter to be able to write. This is one of those Artie Mays postcards. Ah, I love how everything printed out. I did do 2 copies so I could do like a glue dot, a little foamy double-sided tape so the stamp would pop out. Here I made some fun little paper clips to hold the printouts and other little cards that I have in here. This is from the Ephemera Vintage Garden. I wanted to show you how nicely these things printed out. This is from the Calico Collage Dragonfly Delight. And the ink just took to the paper just really nicely. And it's clean. I love this design. And these were her corner pockets as well. And this is another postcard from the Calico Collage. Super cute. Throughout here I have little pockets with other cards. More paper clips. This one I did do a little sparkling paint. I don't know if you can see that in certain areas, just on the wings and on the hearts. And this is from the Calico Collage. One of my little die cuts. There's one of those postcards. Popped up the stamp, and I pierced the little holes like it was stitched at one time on the back, just so there's a little bit of fun texture to touch through. Beautiful tea-dyed paper that a friend of mine came to my house this summer, and she did a ream and I did a ream of tea-dyed paper. Our backyard was beautiful. It was just paper laying out there drying in the sun, and the colors just turned out just beautifully. And I'm just so happy that now I have a whole stash for the winter, because I plan to do a lot of projects this winter. And it's already getting kind of cold. We've already had snow a few times. I don't know if you know, but I am from Bozeman, Montana, and we have long winters here. Today isn't too bad. It looks a little stormy. My daughter and her college roommate is downstairs baking cookies, so I feel like it's finally fall and we're going to spend more time inside. As a matter of fact, my daughter looked through this journal, and she, without me even cueing her to say what I needed to hear, she was talking about the color scheme. She was talking about the weight of the book, and she loved the size of the book, and I was just like, okay, she's been listening. She's been listening to me. It was really sweet. This is a card I made from one of those paint chips, and it was kind of fun to punch the little dragonflies and do the ombre colors on here. And this is one of those Artie Mays free printouts. Like I said, everything just printed out so beautifully. And here's one of the postcards from Artie Mays, and I popped up the dragonfly in the stamp. This is one of the Ephemera Vintage Garden sheets. I just love that. I don't know if you can see how beautifully that printed out as well. And I just love, feels like you should feel the texture of how she did this design with the washi tape in the middle. Yeah, I just love all the layering here. All right, so I'm going to continue to flip through. Like I said, they're basically the same, but I just decorated the pages a little bit differently. This is from the Calico Collage, and so is this. I believe this was the Artie Mays free download of this envelope, which I love how that looks in here, and how I can play with all the different digital downloads. You know, all these artists are so talented, and everything just meshes so nicely together. Here is, when you print out the kit, this is on the bottom saying that it's from the Dragonfly Delight kit from the Calico Collage, and I just had to use that. It's just, I love the font, I love the name, so as you know, as journalers cannot throw anything away, I had to use that as well. vintage, ephemera vintage garden sheet. This is from the Calico Collage. And this is probably my favorite postcard from Artie Mae's free downloads. And I did a double print again and cut out the beautiful, popped that up, and also the stamp, and then pierced along the sewing just to get that texture again. And inside this pocket is the Calico Collage Dragonfly Delight tags. And look, I just love the color schemes going on here. So through here, we're almost at the end, which is good because I think I smell those cookies that the girls are making. So I plan to get fat and sassy this winter. It seems to happen, so I might as well just start planning it. Here's part of a postcard. I just got to use the other parts of it. A little pocket. And belly band, the last page. This is from the Calico Collage. Like I said, you will not be disappointed if you order any of these digital downloads because they print out really nicely, like I said. And in the back, this is from, I believe, Artie Mae's. Yeah, it is. It is. Made it into a little tuck spot. And this is the end of it. I should probably put my card in here. It's kind of cute. These the same lady messaged me while I was doing the final touches on this, and she said that her husband is wanting me to make a journal as well for his daughter. So I'm excited. His daughter wants a steampunk Montana journal, which I love steampunk. Of course, I love Montana, and I'm kind of excited about the challenge of it all. So hopefully real soon or shortly I'll get to show you how that turned out, and I hope you guys are having a great day. And thank you so much for stopping by and taking a look at this. I truly enjoyed every moment of putting this together, and it is going to go in the mail tomorrow. So goodbye for now, and warmest of wishes. Bye.